Thank you guys so much. After just one video post, we're already down 100 spots for the Colorado ZR2 giveaway. If you guys don't know about this, my Colorado ZR2 is officially being given away. There's only 1,000 posters available for purchase, and you're allowed to buy 5 of them. So those odds are pretty insane. So now there's only 900 left after just one video post. This isn't being pushed on any other YouTube channel, so it's just you guys. I have a pretty small fan base, so the odds of you winning this are pretty good. I mean, it'd be crazy for one of my followers right now who's like a junior in high school buying one of these posters and being able to whip this to school this year. Imagine that, this sitting in your driveway for half your day's paycheck. But if you're not into trucks, InChain Designs has their giveaway going on right now, the Creamsicle C8 along with the Corvette ZR1. So if you enter right now down in the description by any one of my products, you're automatically entered to win. The multiplier is insane right now. The most the website possibly has ever done. But yeah, definitely gonna miss the Colorado ZR2. Thank you guys for the support. Here's the video. Mia's not doing so hot, folks. I won't get too close because I'm sure that YouTube will get weird about her stitches that she has on her head, but had a little lump on her head, had to get removed. Apparently it's not cancerous, but we got her with a little inflatable donut so she doesn't scratch that. She's out of it, just got out of surgery. Well, last night, but she's definitely still out of it. And she's enjoying her time up on the couch on her nice bed. But she is the sweetest dog on the planet. Quick pit stop. Thanks. See, what's nice is now, this is a write-off. Chick-fil-A, best chicken sandwich. I don't know, Popeyes is pretty good. But I'm gonna hit you guys with a dinger here. I'd say best chicken sandwich, but best chicken restaurant that I've ever had in the country, Zaxby's. By far the best. At the farm here, we got the Jeep, whole bunch of stuff going on here. If you guys haven't seen videos, update on this. I was gonna move out here, doesn't seem like that's gonna happen. We got some stuff going on behind the scenes, but it's just a complete effing mess, so I don't know. The government's just ruining everyone's life. But anyway, we got the Jeep over here. It's got a big problem. The front little cross member here is super bent. So I'm gonna try and take this off and fix it in the field. I don't know how that's gonna work because I'm not a mechanic, I'm not super mechanically inclined, and I'm doing this on grass, and I'm almost positive that's poison ivy, but we're just gonna live with the cards that we have dealt here, get this thing fixed up because Steve just dropped off the title, so I can technically get this thing insured now once it's all fixed up and have this thing on the road. I could daily this for God's sakes. Plus I love it. I mentioned this, I've always had a soft spot for these Jeeps, not just because my one uncle owned one. This was like the vehicle for Navy SEALs back in the 90s. This was like the vehicle. This and obviously Wranglers. And I loved how clean the one, I mentioned this before, the one from Castaway that Tom Hanks owned. It just seems like so clean, and to think like I have one sitting here, that's pretty cool. So let's see with the minimal tools I have on hand, if I can even get the cotter pins out to get that, I don't know what it's called, lower cross member replaced, because Steve hooked us up with another one, so I was able to buy one off him. Ow. Oh! Fucking bee stung me. I'm hoping that all I have to replace is this piece, but getting yanked on like that, I'm wondering if it bent other stuff as well. Plus this is all leaking grease. Yeah, this is all bad. So replace this. Hopefully we're good. I might need some new rotors and brake calipers soon. If you want to properly piss me off, give me an easy job in a hard location. I got the bar disconnected on the other side. You can see it's totally free over there. Got the cotter pin out on this side and got the nut about halfway up. The bolt, or whatever this is considered, the stud is spinning with the castle nut. And this nut's locked up harder than Brittany Griner. A little penetrating oil. We're good to go. Yes, sir. The Boomerang Special. Didn't come back to me. No alignment needed, right? It's gotta be good. I asked Steve if there was a torque spec for this, and he said yes there is. It's tight. I think the only safe thing to do at this point is take it over the jump. Hershey, Pennsylvania, home of the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, Christian Pulisic, and very soon, RF Racing. Got the Duncan with the dog hair on it. Really stupid of me not to bring sunglasses because it's bright as hell out. Silverado ZR2, doesn't matter if it's not working 100% because it looks gorgeous. Well, that's not true. It definitely matters it's not working 100%. But you know what? Chevy responded. I actually got GM personally to respond to me. I don't know how high up this goes up the chain for them to respond, but considering that video got like 136,000 views at the time of me filming this video, I'm glad they reached out because, you know, at the end of the day, this wasn't Chevy's fault. It was the dealership's. It's always the dealership's fault. Every single time something like this happens, it's always the dealer that seems to be wanting to deny coverage, scamming people for $90,000 for a new C8 Corvette. If you guys seen that, if you haven't, check out Mike's video on that. That's insane what's going on. Dealers literally charging $90,000 over MSRP. GM's worried about people reselling for more, but should be worried about dealerships. Dealerships, honestly, I really hope that something happens here, because it's just the scum of the earth. I don't understand it. When others are out there trying to profit off of just the good old-fashioned hardworking Americans, I couldn't imagine doing that. I couldn't imagine being like, you know what, I'm gonna get this car that I didn't make. I'm just a third party, a middleman to sell this. That's what dealerships are, and charge $90,000 over just because I know that I can. It's so sickening. This country was built off of integrity. I feel like that's the most important thing, hard work and integrity, and the fact that these people are out here just on that is very, it's disrespectful. Anyway, the letter that Chevy sent me said that they would like to make this right. They are going to investigate this further. So they didn't say that they're going to fix it for me. They just said they're going to take a look at this. So we'll see what happens from here. So I don't have a definitive answer yet. I keep saying, oh, Chevy's not the bad guy. They might be. It is so bright out. And like I mentioned earlier in the video, moving to Hershey, what's pretty cool is my new potential house that isn't on the land, you're going to be able to see from that ride right there called the Kissing Tower. So it's cool. Whenever I have kids or whatever and they're growing up, we go to the top of that, they'll be able to see their home. That's if I don't move to the land. So the whole point of this video is the fact that Colorado is less than like 2.5 weeks away, which is crunch time, because not only is this truck on the roster to go, because that's going to be a huge video, but also is it going to be fixed in time? I mean, just to get this into a mechanic, get parts replaced, stuff like that, that could take 2 weeks alone if I went in today. So we are facing a serious problem to see if this thing can make it to Colorado, because I've been banking on this. That was the whole point of buying the truck. It's like, you know what, I'm going to buy this cool ZR2, and then the big test will be at the end of the summer after a few modifications. Can it tackle Colorado and do as well as the Colorado ZR2 that I had did? Also, the dilemma comes up, like, if it doesn't get fixed, what do I do then? Do I just not take it? Do I just take a chance? I don't want to be stuck out there with this truck being jacked up. That Glacier Blue looks so clean though. Like, I don't want to give up this truck, man. I really don't. I hate ragging on it. I love GM. I love Chevy. It just, I don't know. I'm at such a crossroads with the channel. It's like, what do you do? If the option is like, hey, give up on Chevy, you got to move on to something else, where do you go from there? Yeah, that's the Great Bear. Best ride in the park by far. You got to ride in the front seat though. Front row is key. This channel sort of started off as like wanting to get into racing Mustangs, and we've drifted so far away from that. We're all about trucks essentially. People are always like, why do you call yourself RF Racing? Well, because the channel was supposed to be about racing. Now it's about off-roading. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I love off-roading and building trucks way more than modifying cars. I still love street racing, but it just seems like that's more my style. The only car that I really want to get is a Fiero, Pontiac Fiero GT from like the 80s, late 80s, 5-speed manual transmission, nice and clean. Like, those things are so sick. But yeah, for truck content, and if this truck's gonna make it to Colorado in time, I don't know. Normally stuff like this wouldn't matter. Just be like, yo, we just can't make it. We got to reschedule the trip or something like that. But this is, it's my job now, so this has to happen. Missing this Colorado trip and this truck not making it, I mean, that could cost me thousands of dollars, views, subscribers, all this stuff. Like, there's so much riding on this trip, and the ball being dropped by, like, I thought I was safe. You buy a brand new truck, you think everything's good to go, and then Chevy or the dealerships, I guess, saying they're not going to cover it. It just sucks. Let me know if you guys want me to build the Cherokee at all, because I'm about to go out and buy some new wheels and tires for it. But if there's no interest, I'm not going to do it. I mean, I would like to, but with YouTube, the audience drives the channel. So if you guys want that, let me know down below in the comment if you want me to start modifying and building up that Cherokee. Just say Jeep in the comments and then I'll know. So yeah, they said they're going to investigate the dealer. I mean, I've had so many people message me because this is almost like a soap opera, the drama that's happening with this new truck. I love it because it helps out with views, but then again, it also sucks because I have such a badass truck, and for it to sit like it is, or let me sit rather, sucks. I'd rather not have the views and just go back to the OG videos I was making that got like 20 to 30,000 views and all my trucks working, I was having fun, rather than like the 100,000+ views and have my vehicle be all jacked up. Colorado ZR2 giveaway going on right now. Just like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, change your life for $100. You're only up against less than 900 people now at this point. There's even cash prizes for some of the runner-up. Plus, out of my cut of the giveaway funds, I'm going to be making the biggest cash donation I've ever made in my entire life to the local children's hospital in this area. Those kids, I mean, they don't get to go out here and do stupid fun stuff like I do. So I'm truly blessed. And I feel for these kids because my childhood was so awesome, and it's heartbreaking to know that their childhood can't be as great as mine. So definitely want to donate to them. This giveaway supports that, and I also want to support changing one of my followers' lives. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Follow me on Instagram, rfracing717, for all the exclusive updates, plus some pretty cool pictures and videos. Likes really do help out a lot, so thank you guys so much for the support. The drama continues with the Silverado ZR2. We'll see where it goes from here, and if my truck gets fixed. See you guys next time.